if the Republican Party did a collective, oh no, we don't want that smoke reaction to the IVF ruling out of Alabama. Trump came out pro IVF. Speaker of the House Mike Johnson came out pro IVF. The governor of Alabama came out pro IVF. The Attorney General of Alabama said, "Look, you don't have to worry. We're not going to prosecute any hospitals for doing IVF, and they're rewriting the laws." Is What was your reaction? One, not only to the ruling, but your reaction to the Republican reaction, which was a collective "oh shit, what did we do?" What was your
What?
reaction?
Well, I think they saw the damages that the overturning of Roe did, and they were trying to put the genie back in the bottle. The fact is, I don't care what Mike Johnson has to say. He's currently a co-sponsor of a bill that would completely get rid of it and make Alabama a federal law, right? Make the law of Alabama kind of nationwide. So I just think you have to hammer this, John. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of them doing bad things, saying they're not doing bad things, and then continuing to do bad things and not facing punishment. Remember at the last State of the Union? By the way, I am so fascinated with whatever the speech is that Biden will give at this next State of the Union. I think that he should talk about abortion and IVF and kind of this entire thing. I think he should talk about that the entire time, right? Anyways, that's for another day. But I'm just kind of tired. Remember at the last State of the Union where he talked about Republicans gutting Medicare and Social Security, and they all like threw a fit in the moment. It was one of the most craziest State of the Unions I've ever seen because I've never seen a live back and forth like that, right? And Biden's like, "Wait, what are you guys getting up in arms? You guys are the ones saying this." And so Republicans like to say crazy things, do crazy things, and when you call them out on it, they like to backtrack and say, "What are you talking about? Nobody really believes in that." Here is a Alabama is what Republicans want nationwide as far as IVF goes, and we cannot let them get away with it, John. Even if they backtrack, we have to hammer them home every single time. I think you have to link Roe to IVF. I think you have to link. They're going to come after contraception. They're going to. John, there was a big push amongst Republicans just to ban just consensual sex, like not even just sex for fun or whatever the case may be. There was a big push from Republicans to ban that. I think we have to continue to punish them as much as possible when it comes to this. I personally believe it's the single most important issue in 2024 and moving forward is Roe and the surrounding kind of tree branch around Roe. I think we have to talk about it every single day.
Yeah, and Trump is trying to say, look, there's a lot of people who are Trump who are saying, look, this is not what we want. But it is what you want from one reason. The can of worms that the overturning of Roe created, the can of worms that happened by being able to appoint, you know, Kavanaugh, Gorsuch, and Amanda Coney Barrett. Um, this is what they got, and that's how the Democrats have to run on it. And you and I always talk about we have to do things one because they're the right thing to do, the right appointments to make, but then we also have to consider the political aspects of it. But the simple thing is that because of the decisions, the appointments that Donald Trump made, women in Alabama and other states can't have IVF. I saw that there's a lot of women, not in Alabama, but in other very restrictive states that have overturned Roe, where who have frozen embryos, and they've said that they're considering moving their embryos, for that reason. Um, there's there Do the Republicans just overall, and it goes back to November, are they wilding out to the point to where, don't forget, it's not, there's the Trump Biden piece, but have they gone too far in a lot of ways that there might be a lot of repercussions and ramifications that no one's even discussing at this point as relates to what's going to happen to them on all parts of the ballot come November?